Half of the NCHC's teams are in action this first weekend of the new year, and we've got a look ahead in this edition of the NCHC Morning Skate. It's the final weekend of non-conference action for NCHC teams, and there are few better matchups in the country than number 4 St. Cloud State and numbers 1 and 3 Minnesota of the Big Ten. The two teams play a home-and-home series starting Saturday in St. Cloud and finishing up Sunday in Minneapolis. Saturday's game will be nationally televised on CBS Sports Network. The Huskies earned a 5-2 exhibition win over Manitoba last Friday. Prior to that, SCSU had made a good run, winning 6 in a row before losing to Miami 5-0 on December 10th. The Huskies have won with a strong offense and stout defense. They rank second in the NCHC in goals per game and first in goals against at 2.06. The latter mark is tied for fourth in the country. Not surprisingly, goaltenders Dominic Bassi and Jackson Castor rank 1-2 in goals against in the conference. SCSU has 3 players in the top 10 in scoring in the NCHC, led by Yami Kronola, who is 5th with 23 points. Last year, the Huskies and Gophers also played a home-and-home series, with the visitor winning each night. Number 1 and 2 Denver returns from the holiday layoff to host Independent, Alaska on Friday and Saturday. DU last played on December 16 and 17, sweeping a series at home against Division I newcomer Lindenwood. Massimo Rizzo had a strong first half for the Pioneers, putting up 8 goals and 26 points to rank 4th in the NCHC and tied for 7th in the NCAA. Carter Mazer has a team leading 15 goals, tying him with Omaha's Jack Randall for 2nd in the country. Last year, DU beat and tied Alaska in a series at Magnus Arena. Also this weekend, Minnesota Duluth will play a home-and-home series with in-state rival Bemidji State of the CCHA, Friday in Bemidji and Saturday in Duluth. The Bulldogs rang in the new year with a 2-1 exhibition win over St. Thomas of the CCHA last Saturday. Before that, they lost a pair of overtime decisions to Denver at home on December 9th and 10th. UMD's biggest challenge this season has been scoring. The Dogs rank last in the NCHC, averaging just 2.33 goals per game. Freshman Ben Steeves has been a bright spot for UMD, with team bests of 12 goals and 15 points. Last season, the Bulldogs swept a home-and-home series from the Beavers in early October. Our final series of the weekend pits North Dakota against Lindenwood in Grand Forks. Save for an exhibition overtime win over the U.S. Under-18 national team on New Year's Eve, the Fighting Hawks have been off since December 9th and 10th, when they picked up a tie and a win at Western Michigan to close out the first half of the season. Before that, UND had lost 5 of 6 conference games. Freshman Jackson Blake leads the Fighting Hawks with 21 points, a total that ranks 10th in the NCHC. This will be the first ever meeting between the two schools. Now to the NCHC Weekly Award winners. Jason Poland is the Forward of the Week. The Western Michigan senior had back-to-back hat tricks for the second time this season to help the Broncos win the Great Lakes Invitational on December 27th and 28th. He was the tournament MVP. Poland's 5 hat tricks and 19 goals both lead the NCAA. Denver's Mike Benning is both the Defenseman of the Week and the NCHC Player of the Month. He had 2 goals and 2 assists in Denver's sweep of Lindenwood on December 16 and 17. Benning totaled 10 points in December and is riding a career-high 7-game point streak. Western's Cameron Rowe picked up the Goaltender of the Week honors. He allowed just 3 goals in 2 games at the GLI to earn a spot on the All-Tournament team. Finally, Colorado College's Noah Serdachny is the Rookie of the Week. With only 1 career point heading into a weekend split with Princeton, Serdachny had 5 points, including his first 2 collegiate goals in a 7-2 win on December 30th. Here's one more look at the schedule this weekend. 3 games on Friday, with North Dakota and Denver opening up at home. Saturday is the busiest day with 4 games, including St. Cloud State's opener with Minnesota. In total, 5 of the 8 games on the schedule can be seen live on the official streaming platform of the conference, NCHC.TV. Saturday's Huskies-Gophers matchup will be the first game of the season on CBS Sports Network. And visit NCHCHockey.com for all the news, scores, and stats from the week. Enjoy the last weekend of non-conference play, and thanks for watching the NCHC Morning Skate.